guys, it's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. Today I'm going to be reviewing the new Bareminerals BarePro Concealer. I know I'm talking a lot about Bareminerals products, but it's one of my favorite brands. I used to kind of work for them. I worked for a company they outsourced to, so they were my department, but legally I was not their employee, if that makes sense. So I did work for them in a sense, but not legally. I've never legally been their employee. They outsourced the job to another company, but I did work for them. Okay, that's confusing. But that's call centers for ya. So this is a stick creamy concealer, and I was really intrigued by it because of the claims that they have that it's full coverage, has a 16-hour wear, is creaseless, and that just seemed like too good to be true, so I had to check it out. But I did wear this several times already, and I have my thoughts on it. I have my review. It is not a first impression. I've had this for about a week now, and I've played with it every single day, and I'm going to tell you whether or not I think it is worth your money and lives up to the claims. First, let's get started with what it looks like when you're applying it. So now I'm just going to show applying the concealer and blending it out with a sponge and a brush and show you the difference. Just applying it directly out of the tube to my dark under eyes, and the sponge side. And the brush side. So as you can see, I wouldn't say it doesn't crease. It definitely still sunk into those lines under my eyes immediately, but I haven't met a concealer that doesn't do that. It's just, those are deep lines that everything sinks into. Now let's try it on top of this dark spot. And that's what the concealer looks like. Alright, now that you've seen it applied, I hope you can agree with me that it is definitely not full coverage. I applied it on top of my Bareminerals Complexion Rescue, which is a light to medium coverage like BB cream. It gave about the equal amount of coverage that I already had on the rest of my face from this. So it is not full coverage. Like, the coverage level under my eyes and on my dark spot does not look any different than the coverage level on the rest of my face. This is a solid medium coverage. Every time I've tried it on, I'm like, I can still see a little bit of darkness peeking through. I can still see a little bit of that hyperpigmentation peeking through. So it's definitely not full coverage, and if that's what you want in a concealer, pass on this. As far as 16-hour wear, the longest I have worn this, I would say, is probably 4 hours, and it didn't even last that long. I besides not having the time to do a wear test for you, like, I feel like I don't need to do a wear test for you because it does not last on my skin. I used to prime the Stila One Step Correct, and that is my go-to primer, if you can tell from how much I used it. And when I use this, which usually helps my makeup adhere and last longer, this disappears. Like, I don't rub my mouth a lot unless I'm like blowing my nose. Like, I really try to avoid touching my face when I'm wearing products on my face. It just disappears right here without me blowing my nose or doing anything, and it's like, oh yay, dark spot peeking out that I was trying to hide. 16-hour wear? No. And finally, the creaseless I showed you in the application. It does sink into these lines underneath my eyes, and pretty much every concealer, no, not pretty much, every concealer I've ever put under my eyes does that. So that's nothing new, but it's not creaseless. It sinks into those lines. It doesn't magically smooth above them like it claims it does. Those top 3 claims that drew me to this product, I think, at least for me on my skin with my body chemistry, are false. And the only reason I'm not returning this and I'm keeping this is because I think it would be a fabulous touch-up on the go product, because I love medium coverage products. Like for me, medium coverage is where it's at. I don't go for full coverage all the time. That's why I reach for this most of the time. So to have this like to touch up on the go versus like bringing your foundation and your sponge to touch up, this would be a lot easier for a touch up if you blew your nose and wiped some product off. So that's what I'm gonna keep this for. I think it'll be great for touch-ups on the go, but I'm not going to use it as an everyday concealer. I'm not going to use it to cover things that I want to hide or brighten my under eyes at all. And if that's what you're looking for, I'd say this is a hard pass. But if you're looking for something that's medium coverage, that's really blendable and creamy, and has good for you skin ingredients, then I say go ahead and get this. But if you're looking for what it claims to do, don't get it at all. If you like this quicker style of review and found this helpful, give this video a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my videos, please hit that subscribe button. And let me know your thoughts on this concealer below, if you've tried it, if you're gonna pick it up. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.